Yeah, I wanted to follow up on the Kiox display video. I was able to get the elevation updating properly. I had done 2 of 3 things. The first thing, you have to, of course, have the Flow app paired with your Ebike. And then you've got to go in and enable all the permissions in the Flow app, the location and whatever else it wants, but mainly the location, because that's what generates the elevation data as well as the navigation data. But then the other thing you need to do is disable battery optimization on the Flow app, and that allows it to run in the background, and then the elevation will actually update all the time. So this one, when I was riding back, I didn't go very far today in terms of elevation. Went from like 62 feet down to sea level basically, and as I was coming back, this went up to 62 and then it dropped back to 59. It does update, so it was the battery optimization was the key setting that I didn't have enabled or disabled, so you have to disable the battery optimization. That's probably why I was having a little trouble with the navigation. After a while it would quit updating. I still don't know how this handles getting off route, and I don't know if it recalculates or if you have to go back to the Flow app and regenerate the route. I don't use this very much. Yeah, I want to try this a little more, getting to some of the rides that I need help with navigation. I just wanted to show you then one other screen that I modified a little bit here. So this one here, I've got my speed, cadence, and then I swapped the power share for the power. So this gives you your instantaneous power. So you get a free power meter with your mid-drive e-bike, because built into the motor is a torque sensor that senses how hard you're pressing on the pedals and how fast they're going, and that equals power. Over here, this is your average power for the ride, and then I believe this power is rider plus motor. Still playing with the screens, trying to find a combination of displays that are useful during a ride. I think I like the power meter better than the power share. And then back to the elevation. So yeah, at least I got the elevation working. That was the trick, is the battery optimization. On Android, battery optimization isn't one of the permissions. You've got to go into the apps setting, pick that app and then turn battery optimization off for that. It's something you have to do separately, and that was the trick to get that to work. And hopefully that makes the navigation work a little better. I'm still playing with the navigation. I don't use it a whole lot, but it would be nice to have a few routes in there. I have a couple that I loaded in there just to try it out. Just thought I'd show you some of those updates there. I do like the power meter. That's kind of a neat feature, free power meter. I've never had a power meter on a bike before, so it's kind of new seeing how much power can I put out. Not a whole lot, but it is kind of neat to see that. So you do get a power meter if you want that, power share, that, and the elevation. I got that working now, so that's good. Just wanted to give you that update, a couple of things I didn't show you before. So if you have any questions, post up in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.